Now, welcome to another lecture on differentiation, which is today I'm taking you guys implicit differentiation. So I don't need to really waste my time longer here, since you guys have a basic foundation of. I've introduced you guys to some um basics of differentiation. So yeah, I've listed some good questions here that I'm going to use for explanation. Just all what you just need to do is just to follow along. So for the first one, it's just okay. Before starting, let me just tell you that what in implicit differentiation it involves what differentiating of both x and y, which are the most common variable there. So, but there is something. Why differentiating what y? There is a slight difference. There is actually a slight difference why differentiating y from compared to differentiating x. So why differentiating y? If you want to differentiate anything containing any variable or something, any equations containing what y, you must include what dy ds. This is what I'm saying. Maybe you are asked to do what? Differentiate 2y. So if you are asked to differentiate 2y, so if you want to differentiate y, your normal differentiation, if you want to differentiate, it will be what? 4y, right? It will be 4y. So, but it won't be 4y as just compared to what x. So to differentiate between what x and y, you must include what dy ds. Why differentiating what y? So for this now, let's check number one now. X raised power 3 y raised power 3 equals to 4. So for this, differentiate x will be what? 3x squared. Why differentiate y? Differentiating y will be what? 3y squared dy over dx. So equals to differentiate 4. 4 will be what? 0. 4 will be 0. So for this, we just have to what? Make y as subject of formula. So it will just be 3y squared dy over dx equals to 3x squared. So our dy over dx will be what? Will be 3x squared over 3y squared. So our final answer here will be what? X squared over what? Over y squared. So which you can surely divide further to be x over y. Yes, to be x over y. So for the next question, we have x squared. I have x squared here, y squared plus x y equals to 3. So for this, all what you just need to do is just what? Differentiate what? Differentiate x. So differentiate x, you have 2x. Differentiate y, you have 2y dy over dx. So, but what of when it comes to this? Yes, actually, you are just going to use what? Product rule. You are going to use product rule for this. But while wasting your time, maybe like cramming unnecessary formula using u dv over dx plus v d over dx. So though you are still going to use product rule, I will just show you some common tricks you just use it easily without stating your formula. This is just it. For this one, firstly write your x, then what? Differentiate y. If you differentiate y, you have 1, right? 1 dy over dx, right? Close the bracket. Plus, write y again. Y, then differentiate x. Differentiating x will give you what? 1. Do you get the logic? Like writing the first one, differentiating the second one, writing the second one, differentiating the first one. So it's just as easy as that. So for the anything like differentiate, maybe like if you are differentiating constant, anything constant is 0. So you all know that. So 0. So for this, let's rewrite our equation, dy over dx. So this one will surely be what? Plus x dy over dx plus y equals to 0. So we can now collect the like terms. Maybe like taking dy dx to one side, then what? The other one that does not contain dy dx to the other side. So this one will be what? 2y dy over dx plus x dy over dx equals to minus 2x minus y. Then factorizing dy dx, you have what? 2y plus x, close bracket, equals to, you can also factorize the minus sign too, plus y. Then our dy over dx will be 2x plus y over 2y plus x. So that's our final answer. So let me check out for the next question without wasting our time. Let's check for the next question. The next question says 3xy plus x squared plus y squared equals to 5. So for this, so anything like constant, I think I've informed you guys earlier that what anything like constant, you don't need it in differentiation. Just separate it. You are not dealing with that. All what concerns you in differentiation is what? The variable, which is this. So for this, I just need to deal with this, keeping 3 one side, writing x, differentiating y. Differentiating y will give me what? Dy over dx, right? Plus writing y, differentiating what? X, which is 1. Then close all the brackets. So plus differentiate x squared, you have what? 2x. Differentiate y squared, you have what? 2y dy over dx equals to 0. So for this, open the bracket, you have 3x dy over dx plus 3y plus 2x plus 2y dy over dx equals to 0. So for this, I can collect the like terms by writing dy over dx plus 2y dy over dx equals to minus 3y minus 2x. Then my dy over dx, open bracket, like I'm factorizing. So it will be 3x plus what? Plus 2y, close bracket, equals to minus 3y minus 2x. So my dy over dx is now minus 3y plus 2x over 3x plus 2y. Hope I'm clear enough. So it's just what I'm just following the normal protocol. So trying the okay, let me also try the what? The fourth one, which is 3x squared plus 2y squared plus xy plus x minus 7 equals to 0. So for this, it's still the same thing. Differentiating 3x squared will give you what? 6x plus differentiating this will give you what? 4. I think you still remember. Differentiating, which just your 2 times what? 2 times 2, that's 4, right? 1, 2 minus 1, that's what? 1, right? By subtracting the power by what? 1. So, plus this one, you what? Write x first, differentiate the second one, which is 1 dy over dx, right? Close bracket, plus this first one, write the second one, then what? Differentiate the first one, which is 1, plus differentiate x, we have what? 1. Differentiate minus 7, that's what? Plus 0 equals to 0. So for this, we have 6x plus 4y plus x dy over dx plus y plus 1 equals to 0. So for this, I can just what? Make my dy over dx as subject of formula. Oh, for this, I'm supposed to include what? Dy over dx, sorry. Y differentiating what? 2y squared. So dy over dx. So for this, let me just what? Collect the like times. So it will just be 4y dy over dx plus x dy over dx, right? Equals to minus 6x minus y minus 1, right? So this one will just be what? Dy over dx, open bracket, 4y plus x, then close the bracket, equals to minus 6x minus y minus 1, right? So for this, making my what? Dy over dx as subject of formula. So I will have minus 6x minus y minus 1 all over 4y plus what? Plus x. So I can also factorize this. Yeah, anyhow. So it will just be 6x plus y plus 1, right? Everything all over 4y plus what? Plus x. So I believe this is clear enough. So for the last one, the last one says that what? We have 3q minus 2x squared y squared plus y raised power 4 equals to 0. So for this, I will just have to differentiate just as before also, just as before. So this one will just be what? Differentiating this, we have what? 3x squared minus, just what? Keep the 2 aside, open the bracket, right? So write x squared, differentiating what? Differentiate y squared, we have what? 2y dy over dx, right? Then what? Close the bracket, plus, then write y squared, then differentiate what? 2x, x squared, so which is what? 2x. Then close all the bracket. That's just it. So then differentiate what? Y raised power 4. It's what? 4y raised power 3 dy over dx, which is equals to 0. So I can open the bracket. So this one would be 3x squared minus, so multiply 2 by this one, these two. Just expand everything. So it's what? 4x squared y dy over dx, right? Also for the same thing as this, be careful of this minus sign. So because minus sign will also what? Affect it. So it's what? Minus 4x y squared, right? Plus 4y raised power 3 dy over dx equals to 0, right? So I can now collect the like times. So by writing minus 4x squared y dy over dx plus 4y raised power 3 dy over dx equals to 4xy squared minus 3x squared. So something like this. So I can factorize dy over dx. So this will be what? 4y, I can change it anyhow. So I can write this first because of the minus. So 4y raised power 3 minus 4x squared y. Then close the bracket. Equals to 4xy squared minus 3x squared. Right? So this will just be what? Dy over dx is equals to 4xy squared minus 3x squared over 4x raised power 3 minus 4x raised power 2y. So that's just about what? Implicit differentiation. So I hope this is clear enough. So my next videos will be on, I will be moving to logarithmic differentiation. Then after logarithmic differentiation, I can move to parametric equation. Then after parametric, I will be dealing with application of differentiation. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.